Hello friend and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Jordana Daytona. Today we're going to be doing a little chair yoga because I was just studying. I'm a nurse by trade, so I was just doing another course education, kind of wrapping up the end of the year things. But I need a little study break, so I thought why not record a quick YouTube class to share with you what I do to kind of do a little reset. So if you want to drop in with me, we're not going to be here very long. You might take a moment to close your eyes. Let's sit nice and tall. Maybe your feet are planted, maybe your palms are facing up or planted down for extra support. Let's start by really expanding your spine. And inhale, expand low abdomen, move up to expanding your ribs all the way to the top of your chest, right to your clavicle. Hold here, maybe take a little sip more of air. And soften with you when you exhale through your mouth or through your nose, abdomen, ribs, chest. Good. Let's take that a few more times, maybe even moving into a huge eyes breath if that's in your practice. Inhaling in through your nose. Exhale through your mouth or through your nose. On this next one, you might scrunch up your face, maybe even make fists, tighten your body, whatever it is. Take a moment to breathe in almost tension, stress, whatever it is. Inhale, tighter, tighter, tighter. Step more. Exhale, soften. Take a moment to soften even longer with that exhale. Maybe you can take your head side to side. Stretch out your wrists, flick that energy off. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's take some time to just kind of wipe off, reset your energy, wipe off any energy, stuff that you don't want on you, in you, whatever it is. Just take a moment to set the intention that this is it. Wipe it off. There we go. When you're ready, let's set into flow. So with our feet planted here, take your hands into heart center. Focus and draw your attention inward, maybe even roll your eyes in and up towards your third eye. Keep your eyes open, whatever feels best. Inhale when you're ready, palms up, keeping a beautiful posture, nice, strong, embrace core as you lift your hands up. Notice your belly buttons engaging into your spine. So we exhale, big arms, nice, big sunset or sunrise here. Good. Release, shake the wrists a little bit. Inhale, rise up. Hold and stretch and even kind of do that beanstalk move where you're reaching left and right, getting into the side body. Inhale, then exhale, hands to heart center. Beautiful. Let's do two more of those. Inhale, nice big stretch. Exaggerate it if you can. As you exhale, let the arms fall nice and slow. Even take a couple shoulder rolls here at the bottom. Beautiful job. Inhale, palms facing up. And then same thing, little beanstalk stretch. Breathing here, and then when you're ready, come back into heart center. Don't know if that's a real name. I would just think of the Super Mario beanstalk crawl. When you're ready, let's inhale your hands up. Exhale, nice big circular motion. Good job. Inhale, last round. Stretch side to side, wiggle. Oh yeah, feel some readjustments in your spine as you exhale, hands to heart center. Good. We're going to take an inhale. Our hands rise up, and this time we're going to take our hands down, cactus arms here. But I want you to focus on keeping core active, so draw that navel in and up, or kind of that sweeping motion through your pelvic area. Inhale, sweep it up and engage it. Then as our hands come into this nice cactus arm, so we're finding nice strength in our body and almost just like some resistance. Inhale, bring your hands together, almost like you're squeezing a ball of energy here. Exhale, rip that ball apart. Inhale, get a little bit closer. Exhale, opening and closing that book. Inhale, exhale. Maybe even now, start to incorporate the wrist a little bit more. So turning the wrist out, exaggerate it. So those pinkies flick to the back. Then inhale, pull those pinkies in, maybe even turning those back of the hands together. Then exhale, sweeping, and then almost flicking the thumbs the other way. Inhale, find what feels good. Exhale. Good, last round. Good. So we're going to get into the legs a little bit. Shake it off. Let's take our stance, if you can, if you're in a stool, wherever you are, just a little bit wider, almost like we're kind of in a goddess squat here. Take a couple shoulder rolls. Inhale, scrunch your shoulders into your ears as you exhale. Roll your shoulders down your back. Get into some body moves here, wiggle it out. We're going to take some cat-cow. So hands can stay planted. Exaggerated is the theme for today. When you're ready, sorry, excuse me, I just burped. Inhale. We're going to open our heart, pull the shoulders down our back. Inhale, maybe chin looks up to the ceiling. Abdomen almost explodes, a little bit of a pelvic tilt, just gently. Exaggerate as much as you want to. As you exhale, we're going to arch and round. Even pull your hands down or reaching them out in front of you to get a little bit more movement. Inhale, pull through. Again, hands can stay planted, or maybe you're getting into a bigger, exaggerated seated move with those hands back behind you. Maybe wiggle the fingers. Then exhale, closing it in. Maybe wiggle the fingers forward. Inhale, pull it open again. Hands can stay on your legs or move them with me. Exhale. Good. A couple more. Inhale, pulling it through. Exhale, arching and rounding. And come together with your hands here. Let's sit up nice and tall. Inhale. Then exhale. Let's push our hands away. So interlacing them. Push your wrist towards me. Inhale. Let's flip those palms up to the ceiling. Then exhale, arching them around. Maybe finding a nice big ball here. Inhale, flipping the wrist. Then exhale, flip the wrist as you keep that exhale, move forward. Good. Inhale, bringing them up. Then exhale, pushing it away. Taking a couple more of those. Inhale, flipping the wrists. I really explained that wrong the first round, so sorry. So exhale, arching and rounding. Good. When you're ready, we're going to get into using our legs a little bit more. So a little seated warrior. So let's take that left leg, right leg, whatever works best for you, and the other leg out to the side. So toes on that left foot are facing that way. Toes are facing on the right leg, facing me. So let's inhale. Take our arms long. Take that left hand, flip that palm up. Exhale, tilt it back to an exalted warrior. Holding here, feeling this beautiful side body stretch. Keeping that left leg bent, right leg somewhat straight. So you inhale, one more breath. Exhale when you're ready. Let's take that left hand, plant it down. Then inhale, reaching up our right hand, really tall, or even exaggerate a bit more, and pulling it forward over our left leg. If you want to exaggerate a bit more, bring up that left arm for more core activation. One more breath here, then inhale. Let's pull through to our exalted. Exhale, coming into our extended side angle. Last cycle. Perfect. Then we're going to take ourselves to the other side. So right toes face away, left toes kind of face towards me. Finding this nice supported, if you will, warrior two. Arms become long. Take a moment. Roll the shoulders out, wiggle the fingers. Flip the right palm up. Inhale. Flip back to your exalted. Stretching. Feeling each intercostal space in your ribs here start to open and find space. So you exhale. Moving to your extended side angle. Again, noticing if you're kind of dumping into that shoulder. Maybe we're going to extend it away. Maybe lift that arm up. Beautiful. 1 to 2 more breaths here. When you're ready, come back my hip. If your hip is feeling it, move out of that pose or less of that stretch. Oof. Then inhale back up. Exhale, moving into the extended side angle. Inhale, pull through, last one. Exhale. Know what stretch we're doing next, my friends? Let's come back to center. Legs come back through center here. Let's do a little seated stretch for our hips. So right leg plants down because my left hip is feeling it. We're going to lift our left leg up. And if this isn't feasible to you, find a variation that is. Maybe that's just having that leg a little bit less bent at that 90. Just making sure you're not dumping the weight into your knee. This feels really good in my body. And I like to flex my toes towards the knee. Just helps to activate those muscles in the knee a little bit. So let's stay here. Maybe you're inhaling, sitting nice and tall. If you have the space, maybe you're exhaling and bending a little bit forward just to feel more of a stretch, warmth, a dull ache sensation in that left hip, perhaps even across your back. Good. Take 1 to 2 more breaths here. You know, when you're like, that just happened to me right there, when your muscles kind of like cramp up almost. Side note, we need to drink more water today. And B, we need to stretch. And C, movement. All of it. Water, stretching, movement, strengthening, resting, not pushing ourselves, and releasing out when you're ready. That feels so much better on my hip. Hopefully it feels better on your hip today. Then we'll take it to the other side. Lifting up that right leg. This side feels quite tight sitting up here. Flexing the toes towards the knee. Inhale, sit tall. And just stay here for a couple of breaths, okay? I notice already like this knee is way higher just because my hips, obviously we all have different like flexibility. It's quite interesting. And when that happens, when the left and the right don't kind of match up, just letting it be, letting yourself be a human and have not total unilateral limbs and mobilities with the left and the right. Taking a few more breaths here, leaning forward perhaps, or staying exactly as you are. And when you're ready, just plant those feet forward. And I hope you can see, I'm not sure where my camera, let me just move here in case. Having your feet out in front of you, pull, if you can't see my toes, pull your toes towards your nose, bending your knees just slightly. Let's take an inhale. Be mindful so you don't fall off your chair, please. Inhale, reach your hands up. Exhale, we're going to do a gentle forward fold. So maybe it's taking your hands onto your thighs, maybe onto your shins, or maybe grasping down for your feet. Let gravity kind of pull your upper body down. Take a few deep breaths here in whatever variation of this forward fold that you're in. Perhaps feeling a bit of flexion, tension on the back of the legs. Good. When you're ready, walking yourself back up. Planting the feet. Let's take one more little sun salutation, if you will. Inhale our hands up. Exhale, hands just sweep around. One more. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment here. Let's close your eyes. And let's take a few deep breaths, maybe even having your hands over your heart, just feeling your heart beating here. Feeling your lungs breathing. Inhale, let's breathe in more peace, gratitude, and joy to carry on the rest of your day or night, wherever you are for this reset. As we breathe out more peace, gratitude, and joy for all those around us to enjoy. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me on this quick practice. If you ever want to dive into doing one-on-one online sessions or in-person sessions, please check out my website, Jordana Daytona, www.jordanadaytona.com, or my Instagram is Jordana Daytona. So yeah, hope to see you there. I plan to post classes every week, even if it is this nice little quickie reset. But yeah, we'll be in touch.